So guys, with the level of frustration in Nigeria today, Nigerians can't wait any longer for the judiciary to remove this government. Honestly, Nigerians are already getting fed up with the latest happenings in Nigeria.
They are wicked and the demonic people.
So, this is what they tell us now. May they come out Tinubu?
Immediately.
Obidients also can no longer wait because the level of frustration in Nigeria, it has gotten to, its peak. They want the judiciary to fix the date for the ruling of the petition that has been filed before them. So guys, Twitter was set abuzz with this hashtag, tell us the date. And don't forget that Obidients are doing great things when it comes to, urging our judges to deliver justice. We have printed bags, we have printed t-shirts, we have billboards, and so many things, as in they are doing the much they can just to tell the entire public that they are really interested in this case. All they want is their mandate being given back to them. Today, this hashtag has been trending on Twitter, that they want the date to be announced. They're like, it's taking too long. Is it really necessary for them to come up with a date that fast, or we should just allow them to take their time until whenever they decide they want to give us a date for the ruling? So this and more we are going to be sharing with you guys. But before we go into this, or before I bring Dr. Tel into this discussion, we want to look at this video. Let's just take a look at this before we continue.
Is awash with posts by self-styled citizen journalists who are, first of all, voicing displeasure over the seeming delay in the announcement of the date to deliver judgment on petitions challenging the outcome of Nigeria's presidential election. Supporters of Atiku Abubakar, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and Peter Obi of the Labour Party have taken over the social media, and already there is a hashtag, tell us the date, trending on microblogging site X. Yet there is nothing unusual for the Court of Appeal not to disclose the day it will deliver judgment until the judgment is ready. It is a practice with the court. Even retired Supreme Court Judge Mary Odili and former Works Minister Obatuli Fashola have been subject of controversy and wild conspiracy theories on the alleged part they are likely to play in influencing the decision of the Presidential Election Petition Court to be skewed in favor of President Bola Tinubu. These allegations they have strongly denied. A section of the legal community says the concerns by Nigerians seem well-founded due to events of the past, but crave the judiciary at least be given a benefit of the doubt.
We've seen executive suppression. We've seen executive interference. We've seen all manner of accusations, rightly and wrongly, before now. So these are the things that have sent small fears, doubts, mistrusts in the hearts of the people. But I think we should need to give judiciary a chance to prove its independence. I'm sure that is why this clamor on whether judiciary can stand firm or not. So we can't determine now until the judgment is handed down, until the judgment is reviewed based on the facts of the case and the law.
A judge cannot sell out simply because there is high expectation from the public. Rather, the judge will deliver his judgment based on the admissible evidence placed before the court. So, whether there is high expectation, whether there is low expectation, the judge will deliver the judgment according to the evidence and not according to public expectation and perception.
In high-profile cases, there is often the notion that it is the judiciary that comes under trial.
I've never held that view because judiciary is not the one on trial. It's the matter that the parties present before the judiciary that is being tried. Perhaps some people believe that judiciary is on trial because of the expectation and the perception they have. But for us, within the legal cycle, I never hold the view that judiciary is on trial because it's handling a sensitive case. Mind you, every case is sensitive to the litigant.
Everything has been dumped on the laps and doorstep of the judiciary. It means the Nigerians are now relying on the judiciary to do what INEC failed to do. Everyone is relying on the judiciary as the last hope of the common man. Everybody is relying on the judiciary to do justice. which is where we only caution that justice must not necessarily be in line with your expectations.
With the countdown to Judgment Day, the social media is now by far the most busiest platform for discourse on what may likely be a landmark decision amidst heightened expectations.
What we read on social media most times are completely different from what the reality in court. So what I would tell the public is expect the judgment according to evidence presented by each of the parties. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yes, so guys.
Court does not deliver judgment based on sentiment. The court does not deliver judgment based on emotion. It's a court of law, it's not court of emotions, not court of sentiment, it's not court of religion.
Justice Haruna Tamani and the 4 other judges that make up the Presidential Election Petition Court panel are arguably amongst the most popular individuals in the country, as the hopes of countless millions of Nigerians now seemingly resting on their shoulders. Godfrey Eshamoge, Arise News.
Yes, so the judiciary is now bent to do what INEC was supposed to do, because INEC didn't do their job. The judiciary now has taken over to be the one to tell Nigerians who actually won this election. So guys, I'll be bringing up another video, though I'll allow Doctor to comment here, because we all know that the plan to rig this election even started before the actual election was held. We also saw how Obidients suffered to get their PVCs. I mean, so many Nigerians, especially the youths, some of them were ready to sleep at collection centers. Some of them would be there as early as they could, and they will end up going home without them collecting their PVCs. You end up seeing those that were there to issue these PVCs in the offices doing nothing. So these were some of the tricks that they had. But I tell you, Peter Obi is very confident when he told the world that he knows he won this election and that he's going to prove it in court. That is exactly what he has done. We are just waiting for the judiciary. And you know, that confidence is there. We will not say we are overconfident. Confidence is there. And that is why Obidients are telling the judiciary, please just tell us the date, announce the date, whether it's going to be close or it's going to be far away. Just tell us, we want to know. Doctor, please let me allow you to come in and take us through this video that we've watched.
I would like to start by saying that I largely agree with the 2 gentlemen that were on that video, except on the issue of Mr. Usman, I suppose, senior advocate, who says that he does not believe that judiciary is under trial. Well, I am one of those school of thought who believe that the judiciary is under trial now. I am because I kept almost every night for the past 1 week now, since Sunday this week, I've been using this phrase, the phrase of mischief rule, and how judges should interpret the mischief rule. Now, the concept of mischief in the legal, in the constitutional and in the legal parlance has to do with an error that is existing that is found in an existing. That's the way I look at it. All right. And then thirdly, I also want to make this statement. You know, sometimes when I am on a program like this, some people will say, are you trying to side them? No, I like to be objective, to be honest. I like to be objective, look at things the way it should be. You know, there were a judgment that came out in the US from the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court houses were picketed. I was so angry. I said, why would they do a thing like that? You go to the Supreme Court house, you start threatening the person. I don't believe in that kind of pressure. A pressure of cursing, threatening, picketing, or writing some derogatory things about judges. It's not worth it. I don't think it is worth it. Do you understand?